Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson on Netflix. Was this the best fight of the year? Absolutely. Guys, welcome back to the channel where we talk anything movie, sports, TV, whatever you can think of in the entertainment industry. And we got Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul on a Friday night. Now, I'm not going to lie. I was a skeptic at first, as much as many other people were in the world. Jake Paul, 27 years old. He's not really a fighter. Well, now he's a fighter. But Mike Tyson, an absolute killer his whole life. Probably one of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time, going up against this kid. First of all, he's 30 years younger than him. I just think a lot of people in the industry just didn't want to see Mike get hurt. And it's not so much that I don't think Mike can hang. I just think he's 60 years old. But I was going to go in with low expectations, just like how I thought everyone in the world was going to. And I'm glad I didn't get my hopes up at all. Leading up into this fight, I thought Mike Tyson looked good. You see this pad work on all these videos. He's literally sending the bags into the shadow realms. And Jake Paul's out there freaking knocking out basketball players. And that was the biggest gripe on Jake Paul's career. He wasn't fighting any real boxers. And when he did fight a real boxer, he lost. Well, arguably he won, but that's up for you to decide. And can we all agree that Netflix just needs to get out of the live sports? I'd be watching the fight and I would be on round 4, and then my buddy said he'd be around 7. Not to mention all the buffering. But all in all, after watching the fight, I think it was pretty entertaining. Let me tell you, I don't know what they did with Mike Tyson, but that was not Mike Tyson that I've been seeing all in the interviews. It's almost like they took the Mike Tyson that we've been seeing for the last 3 months in all the promotions, and then literally they replaced him with the real Mike Tyson on the night of the fight. And in my mind, I thought this fight was going to go either one of two ways. A, Tyson just gets him out of there in the first round and completely destroys him. Or B, Jake literally just weathers the storm and makes it to the end of the fight and wins by unanimous or split decision. And that's exactly what happened. Mike Tyson came out in the first round and was onslaughting Jake Paul. The moment the bell rung in the first round, Mike Tyson just went after Jake Paul. And there was a couple times where I actually thought he was going to put his lights out. And like I said earlier, what did he do? Jake Paul weathered the Mike Tyson storm and just coasted into the 8th round. And I think this proves exactly what every single person on the planet was thinking, that Mike Tyson is 60 years old. And that, in fact, looked like a 60-year-old man. Granted, my man was jacked, but that can only take you so far. And I'm not even going to sit there and say that Jake did a bad job, because he did. He was throwing his hands a lot. And to be honest, there was a couple times where I thought Jake, if the gloves were smaller, I think Jake would have knocked him out. Tyson, after that first round, he just would not throw his hands at all. I think once Tyson realized that he couldn't get Jake out of the first round, I think he was thinking that, oh, this is the real deal, and that Jake can actually throw hands. And that's pretty much what happened. I think Jake almost felt sorry in a sense. There was a point in the fight, I want to say it was maybe the 6th or 7th round, where he just didn't go as hard as I thought he was going to, because I think he didn't want to hurt Mike Tyson. And no matter what you say about Jake Paul, the kid can box. He needs to fight real boxers, I will say that, but he can box. And to put Mike Tyson on his resume as another person that he beat, even though he's 60, that's still a pretty big accomplishment. Now, there have been talks of Jake Paul wanting to fight Canelo Alvarez, which that would be an absolute murder, because Canelo is literally the best boxer in all of boxing right now. Probably, arguably, one of the greats of all time. And if I'm Canelo and Jake Paul, I'm getting paid, I'm going down, I'm going up, I'm taking roids, I'm being clean, I don't care what I got to do. If Canelo wants to make a huge payday, man, fight Jake Paul. This would be a perfect opportunity, because everyone thought that Mike Tyson was going to be the one person to shut Jake Paul up. Canelo Alvarez, he's an active fighter. He's only lost a couple times. This would be the perfect fight for Jake Paul to lose. And as it goes for Mike Tyson, I think he just needs to stop boxing. He's 60 years old. He's accomplished everything in his life that he wants to accomplish. He went and did the YouTube influencer thing and fought Jake Paul, made a bunch of money. He just looked old. He looked slow after that first round. Just retire. But I must say, money does talk, and we'll see where Jake Paul and Mike Tyson go from here. All right, guys, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Was this the fight of the year, or was this just another gimmick fight? Let me know in the comments down below, and let me know, who's Jake Paul going to fight next, and is Mike Tyson really going to stay retired? Take it easy, guys.